You're watching Politics Today on Channels Television, and the discussion is on the times and tides of political change in Nigeria since independence. Now, talking about political transitions, well, we've had political parties right from the word go, and then there was an experiment somewhere along the line. General Ibrahim Babangida formed two political parties and asked politicians, you join NRC or you join SDP. It was going to be a successful experiment except for the fact that June 12 happened. Now, Chief Adebanjo, what lessons have we learned from that particular episode?
That particular episode, to those of us who were at the beginning, that was an imposition. How can Babangida tell us this is particular what we must do? Those who attempted, and you know, he added a rider that the old politicians should get off. He wanted the new breed. The new breed turned out to be new greed. Now, he classified them and then you are a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. That was nothing like that. We are either socialists or conservatives. That was how we started. But because of his own idea, he has his own program. To be candid, he was one of those who destroyed political parties in this country. He monetized politics, the middle class was destroyed, and nobody could come out. And he was clever enough. He said those who come out, the politicians, he paid political party officers. It's never done. Political party officials were normally elected by their party through their own activity. He put them under pay. He built houses for them, just for them to be looking forward to him. And so everybody now look forward to, well, let us satisfy this man. That is not the way to do it. And those of them, in order not to get any advice from those old politicians, like I said, keep away from those old people, I don't want them. Keep away from them. And those who are clever were consulting. Those who are, in the end, they formed one position who doesn't want them.
All right.
And then decided on the two which he wanted.
Just a moment, Chief. You talked about new breed and new greed. Chief Wazirike, many, including international watchers, say our politics is still transactional. You give me money, I give you my vote. Shouldn't it be about national interests? Why is this the case?
Actually, the ideal thing is I come to you, tell you what I want to do. If you agree with me, you vote for me. But our political framework is still at its infancy, in the sense that the moment I come out, the first thing is, where does it come from? Then who are beside him? What is he offering? If he has money, he can even get the mother of his own opponent to vote for him. So forget what other people say about us, because their own case is worse than our own. American politics is still controlled by some circles. Our own is money. We know what it is. We will fight it. With time, once we are consistent, with time, we'll overcome it. Because as it is today, to run for an elective office, you need millions. President Muhammadu Buhari will tell you he was always spending money, not his own money. People were bringing money. Where did those who bring their money from? They were chartering jets, hiring hotels. That is a lot of money. If you are running for governorship seat anywhere, it is money. If you are going to get the delegates to vote for you, it is money. Part of it is that we are still at the politics of stomach, or stomach infrastructure. And the real example is what happens in real life. If I'm supporting Charles now, and Charles is a member in Abuja, any of the houses, he comes home, I go to the airport to wait for him. I follow him around that day. Until he goes back, I will keep following. But how will my family eat? Charles will now be forced to go and get money and give me. I'll give my family. My family next time will say, go well, or we are waiting for you. That is the reality on the ground today. But that is not the ideal situation. The ideal situation is empower Nigerians economically so that they will make independent decisions. So that I can even vote against my brother if he's not the right candidate.
Indeed. Now, Alhaji Liman, you are the one who appears to believe that a lot has changed for the better. Now, the amount of money candidates have to pay for forms when they want to run for office is outrageous.
You see, we've seen the transition from the several political parties, amalgamating into the APC, taking on the incumbency, and we've also seen a very clear example, in spite of what Chief has said, of a president who has some 2 or 3 mud houses and some cows and all that, competing against the moneyed class, and was able to overwhelm them. And so I think we've seen, as you rightly said, we've seen a very good beginning. And my hope and prayer is that by the time Buhari does a clean sweep, the 4 years, whatever, Nigerians will begin to now say that, yes, we will be, like Chief has said, be looking for candidates that can deliver. Because, and again, I want to a little bit differ when he says there are still good communities where money had not been the real issue. People actually went out to source for candidates that they believed they were going to deliver, because they have seen the consequences of plutocracy, where rich people had garnered the wealth of the nation and all that. And like he's rightly said, this is a development stage. At this stage, people have suddenly realized that whoever you elect to go to the political level, he is in control of the treasury. He's in control of the oil and gas. He's in control of all this. So it's not going to be business as usual, subsequent life up and pray. And so the issue of money playing a very serious role will unfortunately still continue to be part and parcel of us, because we're still a stomach infrastructure economy, so to say. So unless the middle class is empowered, and we're not seeing for the meantime any kind of development process that has so far been talking about empowerment of the middle class, because that serves as the nexus between the top class and then the grassroots. It's absolutely key for a country to move forward when you have a very large critical mass of middle class in existence.
All right.